Howdy guys, I'm Apollo8, your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast, and welcome to Fire Emblem E3 2024. Today I have the distinct honor of playing for you Fire Emblem Hosts of the Dark by TheGhostCreator, a currently complete Fire Emblem 8 ROM hack consisting of 25 chapters, a fully custom story, and plenty of fun characters to get your hands on. Today I'm going to be playing for you the illustrious Chapter 12 Rescue Mission, a mostly contained within itself chapter, or so I am led to believe. So that means that this one should be pretty fun all on its own, should give you a very good glimpse into this game. This is to stop the game from crashing. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, we will be reading the story and any details that are desired of us. Welcome, FEE3. What you are about to witness is Chapter 12 of the ROM hack Host of the Dark, although much more expanded than what is currently available. Expect this level of improvements done to nearly every map in the release of the Host of the Dark 3.0. As of right now, the game is on the 2.5 release, or at least as of time of recording. Perhaps after this video goes out, it'll be expanded. To simplify things a bit, here is a short summary of the story thus far. Only enough needed to understand what is occurring in this chapter. As I did say, this one is a bit more contained. The Demon King Solemn wages war against the continent of Cloygan, and Serena must go forth and recover the relics of the Fire Emblems and Vanguard brands. Serena's army now journeys to find the Fire Emblems located deep within the territory of dragons as they pass by a once-abandoned fort now filled with soldiers of the Demon King. Serena must make a difficult choice on whether saving a single prisoner is worth the dangers of facing the Demon King's personal guard. Indeed, this is going to be a very fascinating one. Welcome back, my lord. How has the capture gone? I see our army is quite tattered at this point. Having to spread ourselves out so much is difficult. Max has been captured, but Mick was able to flee. I apologize for our failure, Father. Father, okay. Neither have been gravely wounded, thankfully enough. These orders were quite difficult to carry through with. I'm glad they were able to be followed through. Indeed, perhaps my decisions appear quite foolish, to worry so much about such people's safety while they fight us. We understand your sentimentality, my lord. Of course, we will lament the difficult decision we're in, but regardless, we will strive to rise to the challenges ahead. We're not the types to take the easy way out. I thank you all, well and truly. And be prepared. Serena's army will likely approach this area soon. Hold the prison, but nothing more. Do not engage with their group unless they get directly in striking distance. Okay. Understood. We've already put much stock into that group. Would be a shame to deal with them, but ultimately they do appear to be replaceable in our aims. Right. Austin's negotiations have went smoothly. Hey, I was getting there. If I may, Your Majesty. Of course. Who could we have won over? Perhaps Lord Soma or his Jade Knights. Viscom's Dragon Knights will be arriving soon to confirm their allegiance. The Dragon Knights, you say? Well, that's certainly exciting. Just make sure their group is with us of their own free will. I do not want any risk of traitors. We're dealing with enough. We don't need another Icaros situation set up. Right, of course. I'm hoping that Viscom's allegiance is true. I remember Viscom. I would love to spar with the leader of the Dragon Knights. Konal, I think it was. She's said to be one heck of a warrior and a real looker, too. I see someone's quite smitten. Shut it, Zeratar. You would be too if you saw her on the battlefield. We'll have to see. You're taking this Connell up so much, I'm bound to be disappointed. Or talking them up. Solemn. Well, look who decided to speak up. Greetings, Max. It has been a while. Solemn, listen to me. I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but you don't have to do this. Why do you war with us? Why are you so intent on repeating these wars? So even you are still yet the victim of history's rewriting. Rewriting? Solemn, what are you? Do you truly believe that I want to fight so many times over? Do you truly believe that I could simply be at peace with this continent? I am known as the Demon King. There can be no Solemn. There never could be a Solemn. Now, feel free to relax in that cell of yours. Sit back and watch this war be won before your very eyes. Okay. Rest in peace the homie, I suppose. Ooh, a green unit. In the middle of everything. Dang it, Commander. Why do you have to let those dastards catch you like that? Now what am I gonna do? Hey, you. Your position is unusual. What's your squad number, soldier? This soldier must think I'm with this army. Maybe if what am I thinking? Well, for now, I can just... Is there something amiss? Well, you see. Let me guess. You forgot your assigned position. Yeah, that's it. Don't trouble yourself over it, it happens to the best of us. Just stick by me and I'll cover for you, friend. Name's Tamaki. Yours? I'm Aval. You don't look too good, Aval. Are you alright? Well, I've got an idea. You're not doing this because you want to, are you? Same story with me, really. I'm only in this army because I feel like I have to. Yeah, I guess that's true. I feel like I have some kind of obligation to fight. When your way of life is threatened, there isn't much left to do. And folks expect you to go and fight based on your appearance. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, don't even get me started. Rip, homeboy, yes. I guess so. We've got trouble. The Demon King's got a fort occupied just ahead. Is there any way we can avoid it? Right, we should avoid unnecessary conflict if at all possible now. We have a mission and we shouldn't be slowed down. Well, there's the trouble. We would like to agree with you, but there's something we can't ignore. They have a prisoner. Someone important to us, too. A prisoner? Who would this prisoner happen to be? From what Fidem was able to see from his sneaking, it was Max, my brother. Regardless of who may have been captured, we must press on. The risk is, simply put, too great. Don't say such things, Miles. Milady. Think for a moment about what we would lose. Not only would we lose who could be a valuable asset in Max, but also I'm certain Fidem and Sajida wouldn't just ignore Max's plight. Of course not. Then it's decided, we must aid Max. If you will it, then I must follow. I will advise caution, however. We're entering dangerous fields, doubtless soaked in red. Be wary of powerful foes within these fields and forts. Indeed we will, yes indeed. So, we are going to be going ahead and choosing our roster, or I will be choosing our roster, and once I have got everybody in place from this wonderful cast, I will be right back. Okay, I do believe I have my cast of characters selected here, although I will say I was very tempted to go for Tatiana with her base 50 HP and these stats. It's very fascinating. That said, though, I have one promotion item, so I'm going to go ahead and use that here on Dawn the Swordswoman. Gonna see what she can promote into, either a Swordmaster or a Mortal Savant. Lightning fast, swordsmen of peerless skill and magical prowess, or patient and plotting masters of the blade. Kanto, mounted aid, and plus 15 crit. Well, I'm going to be going for this one. Plus it appears that it uses a, ooh, very nice music. It appears that it uses a slightly modified rogue animation, so that's going to be very fun to play with, especially considering one of the weapons that I have to pick up for her. So we go from Swordmaster with some amazing promotion gains, those are fantastic, over into going ahead and grabbing this wonderful little weapon, the Thief's Knife, which just so happens to have 75 crit and 110 hit. So with this equipped, of course, she's going to be very good. I'll show you really quickly right here. She's going to have a casual 98 crit rate just standing here. This game is very famed for its wonderful usage of weapons. It's got some very cool items and weapons to play with. That said, or that, you know, on that topic, we've also got a couple of stat boosters to give out. I didn't really find anybody I directly wanted to give them to, but I really do like Tumurin, so I'm going to go ahead and give them the Secret Book and the Goddess Icon. Perhaps unnecessary, but just because I like this character, it's very cool. Okay, now that I've got everything properly affixed, all of my formation ready, we should be ready to start this chapter. A small fort on the outskirts of Lord Viscom's territory, once used as a battlefield, it has laid dormant for many years. What was once a dreary and barren field used as the talk of many a ghost story, now is once more occupied. The Demon King's generals are powerful opponents that you are not ready to face. Be mindful of their attack range and stay out of it. Indeed, we will have to look over those. We have a lot of bosses here, a lot of very scary units to fight. Conal, how good of you and your Dragon Knights to join us. Greetings, I have come on behalf of Lady Viscom. I would have offered my aid, however. It would seem that this incursion has already been solved. Not quite, we have a small army facing us right now. It's nothing you should concern yourself over. Heck, we hardly are concerning ourselves over it. Understood. As per my obligation, though, I must remain here. Even if at this moment you do not require aid, I was sent for a reason. Then perhaps we may spar. I hear your strength is unrivaled. You flatter me. I must decline, however. I would not want to wear either of us out. It was worth a shot. By the by, who is this new face that I see? Wonderful. Alright, this is March. While he is not a member of my Dragon Knights, he has come on behalf of our Lord Ryan. He's among Ryan's best. Ryan, interesting. Well, regardless, I hope you are the reliable type, March. Conal and her knights have proven themselves. You, however, point and I'll stab. I don't see where there may be any complications. Not the affable sort, are we? No matter, I'll take your skill at your word. Okay, very nice. Indeed, though, we do have a lot of very scary bosses here with largely capped stats, all except for luck for the most part. And we don't want to step into their ranges. You know, I think that would be a very, very bad idea. That aside, we do have a couple of very interesting units here. March with a Brave Lance, and some very banger music, by the way. A quiet elven dragon rider once in service to Lord Ryland, not much for niceties. Indeed, he is not. And then there is Konal, Viscom's right-hand woman and the captain of the Dragon Knights, severe and greatly protective. Okay, apologies for the quick cut. It would so happen that if you forget your lockpick, you're not going to be able to open the door, so I went ahead and redid some of my battle preps to get ready for this one. That said, I was talking earlier on this game and its weapon uses, or its weapon uniqueness. There are a lot of very fun weapons in this game, and we're going to be having a lot of fun with those. I mean, obviously there are just some that are for flavor, like the Gold Lance, the not as strong as it looks, wonderful little 55 use lance, but then there are also things like, I just showed you the Sweeping Sword up here, which cannot counter or be countered, but then there are things like this, the Flaming Bolts on Sajda. I don't know if you saw the range on this one, but it just so happens to be very long range. As a matter of fact, you can just have fun with this one. It's a wonderful little weapon that you can, you know, use at your own discretion. That said, though, we're going to go ahead and start this one up. Going to be a very fun map today. We've got a lot going on, so we're going to go ahead and open this up, and I'm going to throw her right on into the fray, up into battle against some units who very well could damage her. It is very possible. This game uses a speed plus luck formula for avoid, so I can't necessarily just go in and hope to dodge tank every single thing, but let it be known that I'm going to try. I believe, at the very least. She does have 14 defense, and these guys, you know, while strong, are not going to be killing her, so we're going to go in here and try out this Thief's Knife, get some very good crits and stuff in. Let's see, so I did have a little strategy planned out so that I could take control of this area over here as quickly as possible. There is a unit up here who has a poleaxe. It's going to be a bit of a difficulty, so we're going to try our very best to get through him at our own leisure. Let's see, I should be able to take him out with Sajda, although there are 286s, of which I will probably miss at least one, so we got to be a little bit careful. Maybe we'll go for that one to start off, and then we can clean up the mess that follows after that. I will give a quick overview of our Lord before we use her. We're going to hope for the crit here. A very nice animation, sort of a bow cavalier. Very fun. 286s, not missed. That's a new one for me, I gotta say. But that aside, she should be able to... I don't think there's anything in her range necessarily, so we can safely rest with that one right there. Use Miles, our Great Knight, with his Gold Lance. Hopefully not get crit by that 1% over there, and then ideally with 2 lance users we should be able to stall out the mercenary over on the side. Gotta be careful as usual of archers with our buddy here, our Garth, I believe his name is. Yeah, Garth, our Pegasus Knight, young talented knight, excitable and energetic at all times. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and place Garth down on this forest so that regardless of what happens with the Zanbato, it shouldn't kill him. Even though he is weak to it, he's got pretty good defense, so we say, so we hope. 21 plus 11, so he'll take 32, minus his 10, he'll be fine. He'll live, he'll survive. That's why we didn't Kanto up in range of this guy. I'll go ahead and send Luna, our Troubadour, over that way, because she's going to be needed. Indeed, she will be. And then we can go ahead and focus on our Lord for a moment, Serena, a deceptively determined study of light magic and sword combat. Tired. Me too. Serena only, plus 5 speed, gives Thief Vision. This Blade of Light is going to be a very fun weapon for us to use. And as such, we will go ahead and use it. Sweep Sword's going to be one that's just gonna eat us up regardless of what we do, so... am I not able to? Is it 2 range only? It is 2 range only. That's, a 1 to 2 range. Wait. Swift Edge. Wait. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm using Barya. Okay, that makes so much more sense. She was trying to Barya Path. Either way, nice little Elliewood animation here. This Blade of Light's going to be a very fun one. Unlimited uses on this one, too, so you can enjoy it to your heart's content. I've always loved weapons like that. Let's see, we'll go ahead and let these guys come in and get us. One thief, or the thief will get attacked, and that's fine. Hunting Dagger. It is effective versus Cams, Brave, and used to reduce level at 20. That's a fascinating one. Apparently, we're going to be able to make great use of that one. We'll carry Tamarin up here, and we'll go ahead and get everybody set up for this next turn. I do believe that this next turn should be a very fun one. I do need to look over these units as well, really quickly. Here's Oval. Soldier fighting the Demon King, nervous and non-confrontational to an extreme degree, with a silver lance and a steel blade as a knight. Very fun. He can talk to Tamaki, and I don't know how we get Tamaki, but here he is. Very cool weapon loadout here. A soldier of the Demon King's army, sentimental and friendly to any who welcome him. Iron Lance, Javelin, and Spear, some very cool stats. 14 power, 10 speed, 11 defense with 33 HP. That's the kind of soldier that I like to see. I'll go ahead and let Subaru come over here. Indeed, Subaru is one of my favorites. If you have watched me play this game in past Fire Emblem E3s, you'll know that I'm a big fan of Subaru. He's a very fun character. I may be somewhat biased of the, Subaru of ReZero fame, but even so, I like him a lot. Okay, some big damage. Let's not crit me, thank you. And then we'll go ahead and beat this one up. Ooh, nice. Miles gets the crit. That's why we throw out that Killer Lance. Should be a lot of fun to make use of that, see some very cool crit animations. I expect that our Swordmaster over here is going to be very fun in that regard. Indeed, we have a couple of objectives on this map. We can rescue the Lord, or not the Lord, the green unit, and we can sort of play our little game with getting all of the treasure as well. Fight him's gonna beat him up. This is such a cool animation. I've always loved this one. It's more of like a ninja, almost equivalent to the Fates ninjas, but it's a very nice one for a thief. Of course, that being a brave weapon, we have used it up quite a bit. We don't want to destroy it or anything. That one goes for the door. That's very convenient for me. Oh yeah, let's get it Dawn. What a legend. 96 crit with 15 damage. I elected to promote her over the other one on account of her having a little bit higher strength. I guess you saw prior to promotion potentially that she had 16 strength. So she got some from that amazing promotion as well. Amazing. That's a very cool animation as well. I love that one a lot. It's a bit of a rare one to see around, but it's a very fun one. Got that red gem. Plus she's got that Marissa hair, and I'm a big fan of Marissa, so can't really go wrong with her. Okay, some mages from the top. I will have to look around up top at some of the enemies. It would have... Ooh, a dancer, let's go. It would appear that our objective is to break the walls up there. Well, would you look at that? There is an abandoned fort here. What a perfect place to practice my dancing. Now this is a view. Why, I bet even old Subaru would say this place is nice. Well, look who I have. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Hiding amongst the Demon King's army to save my own hide? How low could I go? I'm sorry, Tamaki, but I must rescue Max. He becomes blue. Okay, very cool. Well, in that case, we're going to go ahead and get Tamaki on our side, I presume. 2 lance units up here, as well as some lance units here, or 2 sword units, I should say. Are we going to be in danger if we stand on that forest? I doubt it. 16 defense? Yeah, he's chilling. He gets terrain bonuses and everything. So let's see what we're getting into. Hey, Tamaki. What is it, Aval? Lost your nerve? Actually, it's... Listen, Tamaki, it's hard to explain. You're with the enemy, right? But how did you? I figured as soon as I called out to you, I had an inkling. I was actually sort of relieved when you went with it. Relieved? I don't know. Mayhaps I'm just more averse to killing than I thought. Tamaki. I understand this side isn't your place. I'm not angry. Just leave here so I won't have to kill you. I'm thankful to have met you. It doesn't have to be like this. What do you mean? We're enemies now. This is how it must be. I'm a soldier of the Demon King. You know this as well as I. You're only doing this out of self-preservation, right? You said so yourself. Join me. I'll protect you. Aval, you may be okay with the demon among your ranks, but your friend surely won't be. Nonsense. Our commander is a sensible man. Max would take your skills and run with them. The guy would take his worst enemy up on an offer of allegiance. Indeed he would. What? Oh my, you sure do make a good case, Aval. Very well, you've convinced me. My spear is in your hands. Use it well, my friend. Tamaki, I truly thank you. With you, we'll surely break Max out and get out of here. Nice. So now we have both Tamaki and Aval on our side. That is going to make for some very fun gameplay. I'm a huge fan of a playable soldier. You get one this early too, as early as chapter 12. Well, we'll be having a great time with Tamaki. We'll leave him on the forest over there. Go ahead and heal up. Homeboy Miles with Luna. A wonderful palette on her, by the way. And we'll go ahead and recruit our brand new dancer as well. Now, I do remember some very funny things that have happened to this dancer in previous FEE3s. If you remember, then let make sure to say so in the comments or some such, but Nier is a very fun dancer. Wait a moment, Nier. Sir Subaru, what are you doing around here? Followed me all the way to this field to watch me. Oh, I'm flattered. It's dangerous here, friend. The Demon King has his general stationed here. We're staging a rescue. Oh my, that's a lot of information to take in. Seems this fort wasn't empty after all. What poor luck. And a rescue, you say? Well, then I simply must pitch in. Your dancing can help us. Nier, I appreciate your offer, but... not a word of caution from you, old friend. You know my skill set, so you just sit back and watch. You stubborn fool. Fine, let's see what you can do. Nice. And now we've got our dancer, Nier. With the general shield, raises defense by 10, and an elixir. A very fun unit. Okay, apologies for the quick cut once more, but either way, Nier's a very fun unit with this general shield roll. We'll use it this map and raise that defense by 10. But as I was getting to earlier, it seems our objective is to break down these walls to rescue Max, because we most certainly don't want to be fighting these guys. We don't even want to get in their range, really, so we'll see what happens. Looks like luckily none of these move. That's a very interesting range. The Sonyan with the 2-3 range. Konal locked, brave, and can't crit with 20 weight. That's pretty crazy. It's a very fun weapon. But yeah, either way, we definitely don't want to step in their range. So we'll kind of go... I guess we'll split off a little bit and go around the sides. Let me make sure... A talisman up there. Let me make sure there's no bolting or anything that's going to rain down on us. Okay, some calves up here. Well, in that case, I believe that Sagitta should be able to make some moves up there. We'll go ahead and send her up there. Use Tumurin. I suppose right here would be good. This is a swordsman, so... okay, we'll start with Adam, then. Adam, the wonderful, excellent shaman. A shaman who actually happens to use anima magic. Has an E rank in dark, so actually can't use it. A friendly dark mage who prefers earth magic to dark magic. Their frequent cackles ring hollow. Indeed, with the final pyre, a very strong high might tome. Gonna one-shot this one. Now, Adam's a very fun character. If you can get them to promotion, you're going to be having a lot of fun. I remember some very fun promotion gains on that one, but also a very fun class sprite to follow. Got that door key. That'll be very helpful, I'm sure. Maybe we can use it to stir up chaos, open up one of these doors, and then Kanto out of range. Just, like, peek in there, be like, Lamau, Ceratar, we've stolen your guy. We got him. We got him, and we're going to get out of here. Okay, so I do have a halberd, I believe, so I should be able to one-shot the hammer. Pull me up here, and then we've got you with a sword. Should be able to Barya path. I really like Barya. She's got an awesome animation, or an awesome face sprite. Okay, so and other than that, I believe we should. Yeah, we've got basically the world at our fingertips here. Go ahead and send Garth up here to do some damage. Only 15 HP on this guy. Very convenient for my purposes. I will certainly take it. Garth's a very fun character. Got to appreciate this type of palette on a Pegasus Knight. Rings true of Vanessa in my personal view. Alrighty, very good level up there. I'm personally a big fan of there not being a magic split either. It's just power. You got strength and magic in one stat, and that feels very nice to me. Okay, do we have any way to one-shot this one? Probably not, unless we crit. We could always crit. Come on, Miles. Okay. If not, the enemy phase will take care of this guy, regardless of which enemy or which player unit he decides to attack, even if it's Garth. So then Sagitta can help us out with this one, as well as potentially... I guess I'll have to do what is referred to in some circles as the funny. An attempt with a killer bow first, and if we don't get the crit, then the weapon design strikes once more, and we go stand up here with Barya. Trade over to the mini bow, which is a, I guess perhaps a better version of the short bow in a certain sense. Obviously this short bow is very good with its 50% crit rate, but the mini bow is a one-range bow, so we'll have fun with that one. Go ahead and beat this guy up with the halberd. Nice and easy. Glad that the hammer's located over here and not near our armor knight at the start. That'd be very scary, no doubt. There is a recruit. I wonder if the recruit can promote into general, perchance. Or knight, rather. Okay, we'll go ahead and kill this one with Tumurin, one of my personal favorites. An amazing palette. And then we will hopefully be able to get the kill on the one up top, although I can't really guarantee anything. If they all want to attack Subaru, that's fine. He's pretty good on defense, and he does have that halberd right now, so regardless of the circumstances, we should be relatively okay. you can't reach. You could potentially get attacked twice by sword units, but with 6 defense, we should be chilling. Be 10 damage and a little bit less than that. 10 and 9, yeah, we'll be chilling. Hunting dagger wouldn't be the worst right here. I guess what we could do, we have a couple of options here. We could either send Serena up here. I guess I might as well put Serena right here and go ahead and vulnerary up. Put her on the forest. The allocation of the forest tiles feels very nice. Of course, she's also got Canto Plus. That's very nice. I think Canto in general works like it does in FE9 in this game, so should be having a lot of fun with that. I do think that the Thieves' Knife was a very good choice on her. She seems very, very fun with 18 power, 50% growth in it. Could one-shot with the Flame Sword. That wouldn't be the worst thing. It does hit on res, I believe. I wonder if that would allow me to kill these two. Probably not. Let's see, if item would be okay. 9 defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, okay, regardless of that, I'll be getting attacked from that tile if I do that. I don't have to kill this guy. I think this one's going to be going for Timurin. Maybe I should stay outside for the moment if Timurin's going to get hit twice. 5 defense is not conducive to surviving if you're going to get hit twice. Either that or I could just go up here with Dawn. One-shot this guy. Getting hit once wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Like, as a matter of fact, this would almost certainly go for Timurin, and that would be okay. Let's see, so Steel Lance and Iron Sword. Iron Sword functionally does nothing. Dawn with the Flame Sword. Are you gonna get doubled? 7 con, Steel Lance -4 speed, down to 0. Gonna get destroyed. And this guy has 26 and 1 res, so he'll survive on 1 HP, but I can deal with that. If that's going to be the case, we'll kill this guy. With the Flame Sword, even get a crit. Crit Machine Dawn over here. I believe Swordmaster was the play for my purposes. Very fun. Didn't need it or anything, but can never really complain. I guess I can even go as far as to put you over here with the Hunting Dagger equipped and vulnerary. The nice thing about playing for FE3 is that we don't have to worry too much about conserving weapons. We'll just have fun with what we've got, play the game to the best of our ability. Nice. I love this animation. That one's such a fun one. I've always loved the swordsman and swordswoman animations. They just feel so fluid and clean. Got that crit too, HP and skill. That is certainly a me level up. I would expect that of myself. Okay, and then Garth can get this one. Such a nice animation though. This game does feature a lot of very cool custom animations, and as far as I recall, some very interesting promotion paths as well. So do make sure to play this one for yourself. You will have a very fun, wide-open experience. You'll have a lot of capability to do a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to do in a lot of Fire Emblem acts. Okay, Fightem's not going to get this kill. I believe that the Steel Sword should let me get that job done. 10 damage here. Dawn is very nice. And now we finally get to see the animation without a crit. Okay, there we go. Back into it with the crits. Good old Dawn. Definitely can't complain about having a functional nuke unit here. But a vulnerary, that's going to be very handy. I'll send the Steel Sword back. We won't be using it too much, I believe. And then Tamaki. Now, I do like these soldier animations as well. They are, if I'm not mistaken, are these the FE9 or the FE11 ones? I believe they're the FE11 ones. I like them quite a bit. This game does take a lot of inspiration from FE11, I've noticed, both in the music choices and in some of the sprites. Feels a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of FE11, so it definitely works for me. Okay, so the Cavs are going to come out. That makes sense to me. Nice. A ball is going to destroy this guy. I should try out the sword with the Armor Knights. Swords are a very fun thing. I guess it's not very practical right now, but we most certainly could try. So you've chosen death, my friend. Okay, then this other one's going to attack Timurin. I don't know, this is a very fun one. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I believe that, let's see, giving Timurin that bit of avoid with the goddess icon, well, I was hoping it might come in handy here. As I was saying, luck and speed carry over into avoid for this game, so it should have come in handy there. I guess it did. It reduced hit rate by a little bit. Okay, well, that's a... yes. You got me there. Hopefully that doesn't make him do any... Oh, is that why he doesn't have any movement? That's gotta be why he has no movement, because then he would move to his max range to Physic. That's pretty cool. 2 elixirs, though. A very scary portrait as well. Very cool portraits all around. Yes, indeed. A brave bow and a brave lance on this Falcon Knight. Sheesh. Jeez. Can't wait to see what we're doing with these units later on in the story. Whether we're facing them down or some such. Okay, we can actually go in and attack. That's gotta be intentional. Well, okay, that one's a bit scary. We'll have to be very careful of the Pegasus Knight, but... or the Falcon Knight, rather. But it does appear that we can enjoy at our leisure. Let's see, can I reach... We can enjoy at our leisure killing the other one. So why don't we do it like this? We can get that one out of the way, and then we can have Barya come up here. Probably crit this one. Potentially die. Let's not be too hasty there. Go ahead and heal you. Whoosh. Very nice. And then we can, like I was saying, use the flaming bolts to attack this one, and then dance, and then do it again. This is a very fun one. It uses that FE4 fire. It's very cool. Saturn is a fun unit. Flaming bolts, you really can't go wrong with the flaming bolts. Got that speed, luck, and HP level up as well. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and dance and get that one out of the way. It's like, yeah, you ever just want to not have a unit exist on the field? This is the unit for you, especially in combination with the dancer. Go ahead and grab both these treasure chests with our thief. Probably one shot the remainder of Homeboy down here with our brand new Swordmaster. Let's see, we might as well Kanto. I believe it makes sense to just go ahead and... Don't quite want to go full range, although it's not really going to matter. I think I can go right here. Maybe I shouldn't, just in case we don't crit with this one. I guess it could be a bit of a risk. Swift Edge would be nice. If we don't crit, we still have Garth to potentially finish the job there. So you're not going to reach. I might as well just use Garth anyway. Let's see. Wonder if... How much damage are we dealing with the Silver Lance? 26. You've got 26 HP, but you're also in a forest. Well, first of all, let's see if we crit this. This will change my action path a bit if we do. Nice. What an amazing animation. Do make sure to try out Barya. I know that she's a little bit low on strength relative to some other units, but man, that's a nice paladin, a nice fun unit. 35 power, 50 speed, 50 res. Sheesh. Gonna become a mage tank at some point, I suppose. Okay, so you've got magic. That's going to be a bit of an issue. In that case, we'll just do it like this. Javelin this one. That's a cool animation. Tilts the spear back a bit. Big fan. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and wrap around the sides there and take down the wall without too much delay, I believe. Go right here with you. Kill this one with Tamaki. Tamaki very much deserves the kill after all. Putting in the work as a, rebel of his own army. Potentially get this crit here. If we do, that'd be kind of huge. I do notice that Miles consistently faces some crit rate. His luck must not be very good. I probably should have given him the goddess icon. It was +4 luck after all. Yes, indeed, 5. And if these units are having a little bit of crit against him with his 5 luck, that's definitely a bit indicative of how the story is, or how the game is designed. In a good way, I might say. I do like when luck is an important stat. The enemies consistently have something over us in that sense, if they can always potentially crit us if we don't have good luck. Okay, Thunder, Iron, you do move, okay. Gotcha. I'm assuming we're probably going to have to flee to this side, so it's probably more ideal. I guess maybe there's something up here, but I'm imagining we might have to flee down these stairs, so we'll see what we've got going on for us in that regard. Let's see. Steel Lance... Okay, in that case, if you've got a Steel Lance, you've got, no speed, so we'll just, I could Hunting Dagger, probably wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's just go ahead and open this up and see what we get. Killer Axe, that's a fun one. Go ahead and send that back to the convoy. That's partially why his inventory is full after all. And go ahead and use the Killing Edge on this one. Maybe we could get away with something else. Either that, or we could just go and allow him to be attacked by one unit and instead use Dawn for all the rest. Let's see. Treasure chest right there. Mage who can move as far as that. So we'll go right here. Place you here with Thief's Knife and Vulnerary up. Good job, Dawn. It is 15 HP for the Vulneraries, so we should be moderately safe. Man, Swordmaster's getting Kanto is fun. And then Timurin. I don't think we have anything too much to worry about. I'll go ahead and send Subaru this away. Maybe with Serena's help. Should be out of your range. Open up the convoy. Maybe throw the hammer back in for the meanwhile. Or maybe just the iron axe, since we're having fun with a lot of fun weapons. Get that killer axe back, grab the hammer, probably throw... We'll throw the halberd back in there. I trust that we can get kills as needed. Equip killer axe, elixir up. Whoosh, just for the fun of it. And then knock this guy, or madam, to the floor with Timurin. One more thing that I do want to show before the end of the map is the wonderful spike tome. I believe it's called the spike tome. Let's have a quick look on Adam. The thorn tome. A tome that both defends and attacks. It's a one-range earth magic tome, but it gives plus 10 defense, which of course, very, very good when your unit has 2 defense at base. You'll have to take my word on that, but 2 defense at base for sure. Here we go. Let's get it done. What a legend. Thief's Knife goes hard whenever you've got high attack. It's definitely worth it. Might even be worth him earning at a certain point, if her attack gets high enough. Ideally, at the very least, we can get up there to max in just another turn or two. That is such a cool animation. Absolutely wonderful. But yeah, ideally we can get up there, and before too long, break down that wall. Okay, mage is inbound, no doubt. As expected, baited. We can actually use our sword now with our armor knight. Use that on either the archer or the mage, I would imagine. The two of you don't look so comfortable here. Is something the matter? Nothing to concern yourself over. I am perfectly content. I have my orders. You say that, and yet I can't help but feel a sort of anger. Perhaps there is some unwillingness on your end to join with us. Hit the nail on the head, I see. Although the nail that sticks out does get hammered down. Was this Ryan's doing by any chance? So you know of his skullduggery? Just a guess. Ryan's Dragon Rider is here to keep you in check, yeah? I would watch revealing so much of what you know, boy. I don't know, maybe he's got the power to reveal that much. So what will you have us do now? Well, there's nothing else to do but send you away. Can't have anyone disloyal fighting for us, can we? Just too complicated for us to detangle if things go south. Then what would you have me tell Ryan? He's exerting pressure onto Lady Viscom. Were our dismissal found out, then... I will inform Ryan that we were unneeded here. Arch? I have no taste for Ryan's vile games. I'm here for a job. That job cannot be fulfilled due to his meddling. That means I'm no longer occupied with work. It appears we have a solution then. Now, fly away, fly away. It was good to speak with you. I was looking forward to seeing your Dragon Knights in action, but alas, perhaps on a real battlefield. Fair enough. Rest in peace, the homies. Quite a shame. Indeed, but what else was there to be done? Such disloyalty within Cloygan. Cannot fathom such darkness. What does a bird know of flight, Austin? We've lived and breathed loyalty and trust. We do not know what it is like to be Cloygan lords. I pray we never will, Magnus. Our squabbles look petty and friendly by comparison. I like that the enemies have a sort of camaraderie with each other. Okay, some enemies from the back, a shield piercer and axe reaver. Sheesh. They're hunting us down now. No doubt about that. So we've got to be very careful of her still. If that's to be the case, potentially Sword Reaver. Let's see, we're just a point short on that one. Let's see, well, we'll go ahead and grab this treasure chest while we've still got time. Another Master Seal. Well, we will be making use of that one as well then. Who else is near promotion level? Subaru could get there. I believe that Sajida is probably my best bet. Probably the easiest one to get to level 10. Unless we want to use it on either a ball or Tamaki. Tamaki could be a fun one. Okay, so you've got an Iron Lance, you've got an Iron Lance. We'll go up here. Let's see, Armor Knights have 4 move. Very refreshing, in my personal opinion. In that case, we'll go ahead and beat you up with Garth. Garth seems to be very good for this type of job. Gotta love an archer who falls to a Pegasus Knight. It's a very not commonly seen thing. Especially on account of tending to have higher defense, I've noticed, in a lot of raw max these days. Okay, so if we want to, we can put you down right here, kill this one. I do really want to use the Steel Blade. I'm gonna have to heal if I want to do that, though. I really, really do want to use the Steel Blade. Trust. Trust. Get him. Nice. Nice. Good. Excellent. It was an 86 on the enemy side, not on the player's side. That's why I'm able to trust it on my side. Okay, we'll go ahead and put you here. I'll trade you over to the Killer Lance. You can enjoy your time with that. most assuredly. Let's see, you'll take, I believe, 4 damage in total? 2 damage in total. Banger job, my lord. Okay. Very cool. Let's see, I should be able to one-shot you. Maybe with this Silver Axe I could... Let's see, Sword Reaver's still better for this purpose. As you'll see, Weapon Triangle is very impactful in this game. It does matter a ton. Let's see, I don't really want to rush into the fray with Dawn all too much, even though she could definitely handle it. Let's see, how far can Serena reach? If she can reach this tile, she should be relatively safe. If I'm only getting attacked by the one mage, then I'll take 19 damage, potentially get crit, 4 crit. Enough luck to avoid, and how much damage was that again? 19. I know that there's the window up here, right here, that shows all of the stuff. I should get more used to that, but I haven't as of yet, so still doing my calcs the old-fashioned way. Let's see, so if I'm taking 19 damage, you've got 8 res, 11 damage, so if I just one-shot this guy with a Thief's Knife, which I trust to happen. If it doesn't, then I rescue out with Subaru, but it's less than ideal. Surely we'll not miss a 97 in crit, right? So let's go ahead and test our luck. If we had, I would have begun crying on the spot. That wouldn't have made for a very good showcase. But we'll go ahead. I did forget about the Canto. That does help as well. Go ahead, go right here, use the Morning Light. Get to see a Lord who uses some light magic, and then beat up on this one with the Sword Reaver. And then hopefully we can promote Subaru before the end of the map. Just for the fun of it, if nothing else. Okay, the reinforcements are going to hunt us down rather quickly, though. They are, of course, mounted, so they do have higher move. Alrighty, Subaru. Skill defense res. That is useful to our cause at the moment. Can't really complain about additional res. Not right here or now. Especially with a mage inbound. I guess I shouldn't have Cantoed. Trust. 21, 7 damage. You're gonna attack Subaru, preferably, right? She might be in danger. We might need to promote another unit. I forgot about Canto, I say, as I use the Canto to subsequently kill my unit. Yes, indeed. So we don't have a physics staff, as it would be known. And he is going to prefer to attack Dawn just because her HP is lower. So maybe we cry a little bit? We'll see about it. We'll see about it. Hopefully not. Ideally not. We'll see. Hit rates are pretty high, 106 and 103, and she's only got 23 avoids, so might be less than ideal. Might be less than ideal. She does have the lower HP, so it's probably going to be a big oof. Actually, wait. I might have a way out of this. I can, thanks to the weapon design, potentially use Flaming Bolts. Could I? Maybe? Not quite? Unlucky. Is there any way that I could reach up there with the Flaming Bolts? I'm almost there. It's got a very specific range. I believe it's like 13 to 15. I could hit at least once. If I can just reach the Archer, I'm good enough, because the Archer should fall in one hit. 22 attack. Let's see, so we'll just go max move and do our best to get over there. I shouldn't have moved these two so hastily. But we should be able to make something work. How do we go about this to the best of our ability? Probably just this forest dance from there. Gotta be careful with the dancer still, though. So if that's gonna be the case, we'll go right there, move Sujita right here. And then hopefully we'll make something work. We're not that far away. I guess I might as well kill one of these while I'm here. And if that's to be the case, yeah, I might as well just kill you. But old Flaming Bolts, can't go wrong with it. I guess we could have killed our allies here, couldn't we? That would have been pretty funny. Nice, very good 69 experience. Okay, we're not going to Canto out of range. Go ahead and do this for you. If I've got to, I can rescue you out of range. Don't think I'm going to have to, though. Dance. And then here's hoping. Here's hoping that we're within range of the Archer. Yes, very good. Very good. This is just out of range of the Pegasus as well. So now we're going to save our beloved. That said, you know, of course, the Axe unit could still attack her. She could still die to him. But I'm a little bit less worried about that. I mean, obviously, you really don't want to get attacked by an Axe unit. It's probably definitely not the best thing, but it'll work out. If I'm not mistaken, weapon triangles doubled, roughly, so I might be mistaken on this. I'm just going to consider it as if it were normal weapon triangle, because I don't want to get this... I guess it doesn't really matter. There's not really anything I can affect right here. Maybe I just leave it to the whims of fate, and we don't ruin the surprise of potentially getting one shot by calcing it out. Okay, we'll go ahead and move you all up like this. Could have rescued the dancer up. Didn't, because I had already dropped my one unit at that point. Attacking Subaru. I'll take it. He shouldn't get doubled by the mage. I'm pretty sure he's good on speed. As a matter of fact, he's going to double this guy, so that's very good. And if that's the case, then we survive. We did calc out that we survive against at least one mage hit. So we should be able to beat up that wall, no problem. And hopefully Tamaki can do some stuff here. He might actually double. He is pretty fast for a soldier. Almost. He'll double in our heart, in spirit. That's how he'll double. Okay, we got that gold lance out. He'll double because I'm going to attack on player face. And therefore he will have attacked twice. Therefore will have doubled. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Okay, mage attack, sir. Expected. Not gonna kill. Gonna be very scary still. Nice little rhyme there. And then, ideally, we'll grab this treasure chest and go. Okay, yeah, you're gonna heal up. Whoosh. It's a very cool animation. More enemies from the back. We've got to rescue homeboy post-haste. Can we break down this wall with a silver axe? We can indeed. Are we going to be punished for that? We are not. So, if that's to be the case, let's get him. Come on, Max. You're free. You're no longer imprisoned, my friend. I guess I've got to go talk to you. We'll talk with Serena at our soonest capability. Okay. This should be fine. You're gonna crit, right? We're gonna trust you to crit. We're gonna trust you to hit another 97% crit. Okay, good. She has not failed me yet. Indeed, thanks to the weapon design, we're able to enjoy a great deal of leisure with our units. I'm a big fan. Okay, we'll go ahead and equip Blade of Light. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Okay, I've got a couple of options here. I guess I could take out, like, basically everything here if I really wanted to. There's really no point in not taking everything out, I think, because I've got two mages here. Neither mage is feeling too good at the moment. We could do this. Let's get him at him. That's what we like to see. Some final pyre. The final pyre emblem. Nice. Very, very well done. Okay. That's not supposed to happen. Fantastic job, Adam. I appreciate you giving me a blank level up with these growth rates, despite the fact that this is GBA Fire Emblem. Very well done, my friend. You're gonna be getting that promotion now, as a matter of fact. Just for that. I cannot believe that. That is ridiculous. Either way, hopefully we get this one. Sagita could be our promotion candidate if we so choose. She is, if not there right now, very close. She is there right now. Power, skill, and res. I'll take it, that's for sure. And if we really want that, he's got +5 to all, that's very cool. If we really want that promotion item, we're gonna have to send somebody to get that. So if that's gonna be the case, we'll do, let's see, how do we want to go about this? I don't remember if there's Thracia trade. Let's see, so if that's to be the case, I guess we rescue Max. Do we rescue Max? We're gonna have to do some shenanigans to get out of there, because if they can attack us from 2 range, well, that doesn't exactly lend itself to us getting out of there very freely. So we'll have to be careful there. Okay, let's see. Because Max isn't going to move. He does have 6 move, but it's going to take him a bit to realize that, I believe. Okay, let's try this one. Might as well go for the crit here, because they're fun. If not, then maybe our soldier boy. You can go ahead and get the kill. Not bad. Big fan of Barya. I wonder if she's almost promotion level. She could be another fun one. We could try out the other class, level 7. Okay, if that's to be the case, maybe I'll get the kill with Tamaki. I'm not going to get this treasure chest up here. I don't have a chest key on hand, and I have my thief on the other side of the stage, so that would in fact get in the way. Let's see, I don't know if there was a door key. Oh, there is a chest key here. Well, that's very convenient. Longbow. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. No doubt about that. Okay, so you don't move, funnily enough. You do. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and proceed on with this. Whoosh. Get you up to speed, and then do a little one-shotty. One-shorty. Maybe we'll even get to see the crit. Nice. That's a wonderful animation. I love how the bow inverts like that. It's moderately realistic in that sense. Alright, stay right there. Let the enemies approach us at their discretion. We'll work on getting this treasure chest next turn. Tamurin can stay down here. Probably Vulnerary up. And help us out with the general battle at hand. Even though there are no generals down here, only up there. Okay, Luna. A little bit of healing for everybody up here. Whoosh. And we will very quickly see what's on the table. If we have to flee, if we have to basically escape all over here, then we're going to be having a journey, no doubt. Let's go ahead and see what's on the table. Here he comes, back to get us. Okay. Very solid. That's just fine. 2 units, many deaths. Okay, good. I think that I'm going to go ahead and promote Subaru, honestly. Subaru's one that I really enjoy, so if that's to be the case, I'll hammer this guy. General's got some crit rate on him. No doubt about that. 22 crit. I wonder if generals get the crit buff. They do get the crit buff. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that one before. We'll just double up with the flame sword then. Dawn will not let us down. Let it be known that the swordmaster, well, especially a high attack swordmaster, it's gonna go hard almost every time. Got that talisman. Let's go. We'll go ahead and get this treasure chest and see what's in it before the map potentially ends. A wing piercer. Okay. I will take it. Now, I am a bit dodgy as to what I need to be doing with acquiring Homeboy. We're really gonna hope that we can... Let's see, you've got 7 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I should be able to rescue you out. Let's see what happens. Max, what in the... Who sent you? Aval couldn't have gotten help so early. Let's just say you have more than one person in your corner. Now hush, we didn't come all this way just to have you get caught. More than one? What do you mean by that? Oh well, lead the way, kid. Not like I have much better to do. Oh, okay. That'll do it then. Max, oh thank goodness. When we saw you in that cell, we feared the worst. Sajida, so you're who staged my rescue. I should have known. It has been quite a while, no? Good to see you again. And you, Fidem, I've been dying to catch up with you. I felt much the same, Max. Glad to see your capture didn't tank your spirits. Although this is quite the change in style for you. Same to you, pal. I guess I had to grow up someday. Indeed, there is a time skip in this game. I wonder if this is the post-time skip. Well then, what about your weapon of choice? A bow? Trying to copy your sister or what? Oh, that's a good one, Fidem. I'm pretty curious myself, though, to completely drop your spear work. That's not too exciting of a story, I'll tell you all later. But hey, archery suits me pretty well, doesn't it? You got that right. The front lines never suited your thoughtful style. Max, while we have you here. Oh, you're this group's leader, yeah? What do you need? Well, I heard you were fighting with an army at one point, but now I can only see a small detachment. What I mean to ask is, what happened? Right. Lord Viscom is a traitor. Really now? Interesting. What? So, even the good and noble Viscom has a buying price. Are you certain? Lord Viscom's one of the most trusted Cloygan lords. For her to just stab us all in the back like this. Not to mention how bad having her Dragonites in enemy hands would be. Unfortunately, I can confirm it myself. I led a small army rallied from Viscom's troops. However, mere moons ago, they were all recalled. Very few of my soldiers remained. Not only that, I witnessed for myself Konal's appearance here. The captain of the Dragonites herself was here, you say? Well darn, that nearly confirms Viscom's true allegiance. My apologies. Is there anything we can do about this? I heard something interesting while those Demon King generals were talking. Apparently Viscom isn't doing this of her own free will. It's Lord Ryan who is pulling the strings. Ryan, we should have known. Fidem and I worked for Ryan for a time. Very nasty man. Treated us like dirt and the pay wasn't much better. Snake actually left us in the middle of the night on an escort mission. Left us is certainly a way of saying it. The dastard sold us out to a pack of brigands. He must have paid too pretty penny to slip past those guys. Told him we were loaded. It's actually how I lost this eye here. Sheesh, rip. Rest in peace. We're only around today because Barya and Starlight were up for the ambush. Starlight, she a merc buddy of yours? Oh, something of the sort. She was almost a rival to Saji, had a real strong bow arm. Starlight was Barya's lover for a time, but one day she up and left. Two must have had a falling out. We haven't seen Starlight since. I see. Well, regardless, it appears we have some traitors to stamp out. Lucky us, we were en route to Viscum territory anyway. I think I'll tag along with you folks for a bit. Your goals and mine seem to align well enough. Plus, I still got no army of my own to speak of. Not like I can just pluck some fighters out of the ground. Looks like you've finally got some competition, Saji. My brother? No way. Max is a force of nature, but he ain't a quick one. Not like I'm being outran either. Indeed, she's not. A bow's a bow. Nice. Commander. Val, it's good to see you're alive. I feared the worst when I didn't see you in that cell. So you managed to slip past after all. How fortunate. I apologize for not coming to save you sooner. The demons were just too strong an opponent to handle. Don't trouble yourself over it. You did the right thing. You would have just been killed if you went alone. So chin up. Why do you gotta have such an expression? You got me free, yeah? Ain't that the part that counts? Right, of course. And, I recovered your bow from the enemy. Oh my, many thanks for that. Quite the costly thing, this bow. I'm glad it was swiped back. Shoots like a dream. Hard to go back to other bows with this thing. Thank you, Aval. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? Nice. Got that silver bow. Excellent. So this ends FE3 presentation. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this chapter. Be on the lookout for Host of the Dark 3.0 to see where this massive plot expansion goes. Massive thanks to you, the Let's Player, me, the Let's Player, who are watching right now as well. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. The game itself is only half the presentation after all. The game itself was the total presentation. I very much enjoyed my time with this game. With that, the presentation may be drawn to a close as there isn't anything else beyond this point to be shown. Alrighty, well thank you very much, TheGhostCreator, for your wonderful work here today. Hope you guys made sure to enjoy this one. I'm sure that the game link will be linked in the description, but of course this one is Fire Emblem Host of the Dark. Make sure to look it up on Fire Emblem Universe and play it for yourself. Leave some wonderful feedback both in the comments below and as well in the FEU thread. That way, you know, of course, we can get this game out to more people, more playtesting can be done, and more fun can be had with these wonderful Fire Emblem hacks. All that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Do make sure to like the video if you haven't already, and keep Fire Emblem E3 and the Fire Emblem Universe channel a-going. We need more people to see these Fire Emblem ROM hacks. It's a very beautiful thing. Either way, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Fire Emblem E3. I've been FEE3, your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast, and until next time, I'll see you later.